Does the state of the world make you sad? Does it seem like things are just getting worse and worse and worse? Does it seem like there's no hope in the world today? Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm going to be starting a series today on Noah. There is so much happening in the world that leads to our heart breaking. America is starting to sort itself out based on politics, and we are seeing division that we haven't seen since the likes of the Civil War. Our former president is being indicted on 4 separate charges, while our current president is being investigated for corruption and influence peddling. There are wars, there are riots, there are shootings, and there's persecution for religion and free speech all over the world, including here in America. This doesn't include all of the things that we've all endured in some way, shape, or form thanks to COVID. Unfortunately, there's nothing new under the sun, and we're going to see that as we get to know Noah. In my last series about Eve, I talked about how there were 2 sons. There was Abel and there was Cain. Things didn't work out so great for them because Abel ended up being killed by Cain. And so Cain is banished and Eve has to grieve the loss of both of her sons. After that happens, her and Adam have another son named Seth. And Seth follows through the line of righteousness. And we get a little bit of genealogy through Genesis 5, and it gets a little confusing because Cain has a family and he has a son named Lamech, and Seth has a family who also has a descendant named Lamech. So it gets a little bit confusing. Cain's Lamech is a very evil person, and his lifestyle and his choices are described in Genesis 4. Seth's Lamech followed in the line of righteousness, and he is the father of Noah. Why is this important? Because those descendants from those 2 lines are starting to clash in the world, and the world has become a very evil place during Noah's day. In fact, it's become so evil that when you look at the Hebrew wording, it describes God's heart as being carved with grief and pain and torture. Sounds pretty intense. Noah lived in a world where people are bad, evil, disagreeable, unpleasant, unhappy, and vicious in disposition. Sound familiar? Yet Noah found favor with God because his father Lamech taught him how to walk with God. So this should be encouragement to us parents that how we raise our children really does matter. The way Cain's Lamech raised his children caused evil and corruption in the world. The way that Lamech raised his children created the single line of righteousness and hope left in the world. Noah's father Lamech believed that there was going to be a savior because Adam had told him that a savior was going to come. And we see that in how he named Noah. Noah's name means rest and comfort. And we find that in Genesis 5:29, where Lamech says, "He will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands, caused by the ground the Lord has cursed." The encouragement from getting to know Noah is that the Lord knows exactly how we feel when we look at the world and the state that it's in. He knows exactly how we feel, and he can relate to us because there's nothing new under the sun. He's seen it before and he's felt that pain before. But we have hope. Just like there was hope in Noah, we have hope in Jesus. All right, friends, if you found this video encouraging, I would love for you to check out my next video on Noah where we're going to get to know his character. And until then, I would love for you to check out this video.